I'm about to say something that is going to make a lot of people uncomfortable. It might make you angry. It might make you defensive. But if you value truth over comfort, this is the most important conversation we can have today. Look around. Do you see it? Men in their 40s, average men. Not the guys on the covers of fitness magazines, not the tech billionaires. Just normal, stable guys who, 15 years ago, were invisible. They were the ones getting ghosted or swiped left on before the swipe was even an app feature. Suddenly, their DMs are full. Suddenly, women who wouldn't have looked their way at 25 are sending the first message. They're being flexible. They're showing genuine interest. And these men are scratching their heads. They're looking in the mirror thinking, did I finally hit my peak? Did I suddenly become the silver fox women dream about? Before you answer that, I want you to be brutally honest with yourself. When did the glow up happen? Was it at 42, when your hairline started its strategic retreat? Was it when your metabolism decided to take a permanent vacation? Was it the stress lines from 15 years of corporate warfare? The answer, the one that hurts, is that it didn't. You didn't suddenly become more attractive. The man in the mirror is the same guy who got ignored in his 20s. What changed wasn't you. What changed was the market. Welcome to the Aphorism Archive. Today, we are dissecting the great market correction. We're going to look at why average Joe is suddenly premium Joe, and why understanding this dynamic is the only way to protect your heart and your future. To understand why your phone is buzzing at 42, we have to travel back in time. We need to look at the market conditions of 15 years ago. Let's create an avatar. Let's call her Jessica. When Jessica was 24, she was living in a golden age of abundance. She was working an entry-level marketing job, making $42,000 a year. She lived in a cramped apartment with 2 roommates and drove a Honda Civic that rattled when it hit 60 miles per hour. Economically, she was struggling. But socially, sexually, she was a billionaire. She opens a dating app at 24. Within an hour, she has 99 plus likes. But look at who she is matching with. She isn't matching with the 24-year-old guys working at the Enterprise Rent-A-Car. She's matching with the 34-year-old investment banker, the 38-year-old surgeon, the 40-year-old business owner who takes her to sushi restaurants where the bill for 2 people is more than her weekly grocery budget. This creates a psychological phenomenon I call the price distortion. Jessica is experiencing a lifestyle far above her own earning power. She is being flown to Miami for the weekend. She is being driven around in a Porsche. She is drinking $20 cocktails. But here is the fatal error she makes, and almost everyone makes this error at that age. She confuses attention with market value. She thinks, because I can attract a man who makes $300,000 a year, I am a woman who deserves a husband who makes $300,000 a year. She doesn't realize that these men are renting, not buying. They are enjoying the company of a young, vibrant, stress-free woman with zero baggage. They aren't looking for a partner, they are looking for a passenger. But because she has this abundance, she develops a filter. She creates a checklist. And this checklist is ruthless. So, when you, the 26-year-old version of you, approached her back then? The guy making $50,000, driving a Ford Focus, looking for a serious girlfriend? You were invisible. You were background noise. You were a nice guy, but you weren't the guy. She felt she had infinite time. Why settle for the guy in the cubicle next door when she could swipe right and get a dinner date with a VP of sales? The power dynamic was entirely in her favor. She held the supply, and demand was infinite. Fast forward. Jessica is 32 now. On paper, she's doing better. She's a senior manager. She's making $75,000. She has her own apartment. She leases a nice SUV. She has worked on herself. But the market has shifted, and she missed the memo. Those high-value men? The 35 to 45-year-old successful guys she was dating in her 20s? They are still there. But they aren't looking at the 32-year-old senior manager. They are looking at the new crop of 24-year-olds. Jessica is no longer the youngest, freshest option in the rotation. She is now competing with women 7 years her junior who have exactly what she had back then: youth, optimism, and a lack of cynicism. This is where the quality fade begins. The matches on the apps are still there, but they've changed. The guys messaging her are a little less polished. Maybe they're divorced. Maybe they aren't quite as tall. Maybe they split the check. But Jessica's ego hasn't adjusted. Her self-image is locked in at age 25. She still believes her baseline is the investment banker who took her to Cabo. So when she meets a perfectly good 33-year-old accountant who wants to take her to a nice, normal Italian dinner, she feels like she's settling. She thinks, I'm a catch. Where are all the good men? Why is everyone trash? She creates coping mechanisms. Men are intimidated by my success. Men can't handle a strong woman. No. The market data doesn't support that. Men generally don't care about a woman's corporate title. It's not a primary metric of attraction for us. We care about peace, cooperation, youth, and loyalty. She begins to filter even harder, trying to force the market to give her what she got 5 years ago. She rejects the average guys, the guys like you, because she is holding out for a stock that has already been delisted. She spends her 30s in a state of confusion, dating situationships that go nowhere, focusing on her career, and convincing herself that 40 is the new 20. Now we arrive at the present day. The notification on your phone. Jessica is roughly 40. And the wall of reality has hit. This isn't about misogyny, this is about biology and mathematics. There is a term in economics called the liquidity crisis. It's when you need to sell an asset to get cash quickly, but there are no buyers. At 40, the biological reality becomes a siren that cannot be silenced. If she wants children, the window is closing or has closed. Fertility drops off a cliff after 35. By 40, the chance of natural conception is around 5% per cycle. This is a medical fact. If she doesn't want children, she faces a different problem: loneliness. She looks around. The high-value men in their 40s? They are gone. They are married to the women they met 10 years ago. They are divorced and extremely wary of marriage, protecting their assets. Or they are single, successful, and dating women in their late 20s because they can. The pool of men she actually wants, the top 10%, is effectively zero for her. But the pool of average men, the men she ignored, is suddenly looking very different. Why? Because you, my friend, have survived. You're 42. You've likely reached peak earning potential. You have a mortgage. You have a 401k. You have stability. You are not volatile. You are a predictable, safe asset in a volatile world. She isn't messaging you because she suddenly realized you have a beautiful soul. She is messaging you because her alternatives have disappeared. She is running a risk assessment. Option A: continue chasing the chads and end up alone with cats and wine. Option B: reevaluate the average guy and secure resources, companionship, and safety before retirement. She chooses option B. She sends the text, "Hey stranger." Now, you might be thinking, so what? I win in the end, right? I get the girl. Wrong. This is the most dangerous trap you can walk into. There is a profound psychological difference between being desired and being accepted. When a woman settles, she doesn't just get over it. The human ego doesn't work that way. Deep down, she remembers what she feels she deserved. She remembers the 6 feet 3 inches lawyer. She remembers the excitement. When she looks at you, at your receding hairline, your sensible sedan, your chain restaurant dinner dates, she feels a subconscious pang of resentment. You are not the prize. You are the compromise. And this resentment manifests in the relationship in toxic ways. The constant comparison, she will bring up her exes. Brad used to take me to. When I was with Mark, we went to. She is telling you, to your face, that you are a downgrade, the lack of enthusiasm, in the bedroom, in conversation, in planning. It feels like she's doing a chore. It feels transactional, the rush. Notice how fast she moves? She wants to define the relationship on date 3. She talks about moving in on month 2. This isn't passion, this is panic. She is on a deadline. She needs to lock down the asset before the market crashes further. The divorcee dynamic. If she is divorced with kids, the complexity multiplies by a factor of 10. You aren't just dating her, you are dating her ex-husband, her trauma, her custody schedule, and her financial baggage. You will always come second to the children, as you should, biologically, but you will also often come second to the ex-husband's schedule. You are entering a game where the rules were written by another man, and you are just paying the entrance fee. You become the utility player. You are there to provide stability, maybe help with bills, maybe fix the sink, be a positive male role model. But the burning desire? The raw attraction? That was given to the bad boy she dated at 23, or the husband she divorced at 35. You are getting the leftovers of her emotional capacity. Here is the good news. The script has flipped. Market dynamics are cruel, but they are cyclical. The power that she wielded over you at 25? You hold that power now at 42. Let's look at your market value. Men age differently than women. We are like wine. We can appreciate with time if we take care of the vessel. For the first time in your life, you are the scarce resource. So, when that text comes in, you need to understand that you have options you didn't know existed. The arbitrage opportunity. There is a massive inefficiency in the dating market right now. Women in their late 20s, 27 to 32, are often looking for exactly what you have: stability, maturity, and decisiveness. A 29-year-old woman today is often tired of dating boys her own age who play video games and can't commit. She looks at a 42-year-old man who owns a home and has a career, and she sees value. Here is the brutal comparison. Dating the 40-year-old peer, you are getting baggage, potential resentment, fertility issues, and a feeling that she settled for you. Dating the 29-year-old, you are the prize. You are the mentor. You are the leader. She is entering the relationship with admiration, not resignation. She has energy. She has time. She is optimistic. I know men who have realized this. I have a friend, let's call him Mike. Mike spent his 40th birthday depressed because his ex-girlfriend, his age, dumped him for not being ambitious enough. Mike got in shape, focused on his business, and started dating again at 43. He stopped filtering for women his own age. He started dating a 28-year-old nurse. The difference? She thinks he's amazing. She respects his experience. She wants to fit into his life. There is no resentment. There is no settling. I am not telling you to hate women. I am not telling you to be bitter. Bitterness is a wasted emotion. It's drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. I am telling you to be rational. When that notification pops up from the ghost of rejection past, you have 3 choices. Choice 1, the blue pill, accept the settle. You engage. You date her. You accept that you are the safety net. If you choose this, do it with your eyes wide open. Do not romanticize it. Understand that she is tired, and you are a comfortable place to rest. Can you build a life on this? Yes. People do it every day. But do not expect the burning desire she gave the guy in the leather jacket in 2005. That currency has been spent. Choice 2, the arbitrage, date younger. You leverage your current market value to find a partner with high enthusiasm and low baggage. This requires work. You cannot be a slob. You need to be fit, groomed, and social. But the ROI, return on investment, here is significantly higher. You get a partner who views you as an upgrade, not a compromise. Choice 3, the monk, go your own way. You realize that your peace is worth more than their chaos. You have your money, your hobbies, your freedom. You don't owe anyone a relationship. If the options are woman who resents me or solitude, solitude is often the wealthier choice. Here is the bottom line. That text message? Hey stranger? It is not a compliment. It is a distress signal. It is the sound of a market participant realizing they held onto a stock too long and are now trying to sell at a loss. You are not the same man you were at 25. You are stronger, wiser, and more valuable. Don't let someone treat you like a clearance item just because they missed the opening sale. You have the leverage now. For the first time in your life, you are the buyer. You set the price. You set the terms. So, before you reply to that message, ask yourself one question. If I was this exact same man, with this exact same job and personality, but I was 25 and she was 25, would she have sent this text? If the answer is no, then her interest isn't about you. It's about her survival. And you deserve to be someone's first choice, not their forced choice. Think about that. If this analysis resonated with you, or if you've received that exact text message recently, drop a comment below. I want to hear your stories. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the Aphorism Archive. We don't just talk about relationships, we talk about reality.